Hello guys, recently I picked up a bird. No. Recently I picked up the Sony SRS-XB2 Bluetooth speaker, and of course before I get into the unboxing, let's flip to the back of the box so we can quickly go over the features of the speaker. And first off, of course, this does have extra bass. So if you're looking at the SRS-X2, you won't have the extra bass feature, so keep that in mind. If this says XB, you'll have the extra bass. Of course, it will also say it all over the box, so yeah. The speaker also has a IPX5 water resistant rating. Now what this means is it can handle splashes of water, so it can handle things like rain, for example, but it can't handle being fully submerged. So don't throw it in a bucket of water and expect to have a speaker afterwards, because you won't. And it also highly depends on the type of fluid being used. I believe it's fresh water, tap water, and sweats that this rating was made off of. I can cover that in more detail at the end of this video. And next up, you have the ability to add two of these speakers together if you so choose. So you can either have double the sound, or you can have a left or right channel depending on what one you want to use. But although the speaker by itself does get relatively loud, so you might not need to use two of these speakers. So Sony also claims that this speaker will have a 12-hour battery life, which is based off of a 4-hour charge, I believe they said. It also highly depends on how loud you listen to music, so if you're listening to your music very quietly without extra bass, then you're probably going to get the maximum battery available to you. But if you're listening to your music on max volume with extra bass, then you're probably going to get maybe 8 hours, but even that's pretty good battery life in my opinion. Next up, we have the speakerphone capability to it. Now, I believe all that really is you get a phone call, you can press that button, and you can talk on your speaker. Although people do say that the microphone on this speaker isn't that great, so keep that in mind. And, of course, the charging. Let's get charged via a micro USB cable, and you can even use a power bank if you so choose. So if you're on the go and you have a power bank, you can charge your speaker with it. And lastly, with the Bluetooth, there's also a Nfc chip in this speaker, so if you have an NFC capable device, you can use your NFC chip in conjunction with the speaker. So let's open it up, and of course, first up we have our speaker, which I will get to last, because why not? Okay. So under the speaker we have our books that you get with pretty much every single purchase. So here we have limited warranty US only. I can't use that. I'm in Canada. Thanks, Sony. So here is the warranty I can use, because the consumer warranty. So here's your warranty. And then we have operating instructions, so this will tell you how to use your add feature on the speaker and how to set up your Bluetooth, stuff like that. And lastly, we have our reference guide. And going in the box more, here is our micro USB cable, which once again, as I said, you can use with a power bank if you want to charge your speaker that way. And lastly, throw the box out of the way, we have our power brick. So with all that out of the way, let's get into what everyone's here to see, the speaker itself. So on the top, of course, here is the NFC chip I was talking about. And moving to the right, we have our power button, volume up, volume down, speakerphone, Bluetooth pairing, and extra bass. Now if we flip the speaker around to the side, here's that add feature I was talking about earlier. Once again, if you go through the operating instructions, it will show you how to pair up two of these speakers together if you choose to. And if you go to the back of the speaker, you have this little flap right here. And I will add, this flap is very imperative if you are going for your water resistant rating. Because when you open it, there's an O-ring right around the edge. So if this isn't closed all the way, you won't get water resistant as much because of your things in the back here. So anyways, going into detail here, we got our 3.5mm jack, your micro USB port, and a reset port. Although, I don't know why you would want to reset a speaker, but yeah. Okay, so I will cut here and I will come back with the instructions stuff. Something I'm also going to add, I'm going to show you the speaker, although you can't really see them. Anyways, you have a speaker there, and then right on the back, under this grill here, you'll have your passive radiator. So, I'm just throwing that in there too. Anyways, inside your reference guide here, it will show you the liquids of what can basically be thrown at this thing. So, applicable fresh water, tap water, and sweats, but you can't do soapy water, water detergent, bath agent, shampoo, spring water, hot water, pool water, seawater, etc., stuff like that. So, it's a good speaker for around the house if you're looking for a water resistant, but if you're going to the beach, then you might not have a super water resistant rating. And once again, this also tells you make sure you have your cap shut and stuff like that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little unboxing video of the Sony SRS Bluetooth speaker. If you did, please leave a like, and other than that, I will see you guys in game soon.